Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Free Hammers live on a Sunday. I ain't done one of these for a very, very long time. I thought I'd do one, have a little chat, talk about yesterday, talk about the week ahead, look at some of the ridiculous transfer rumours that are out there today. I noticed there was one today, Eden Hazard, linked to West Ham and Everton, I believe. The guy's on about 475 grand a week. He's put on a hell of a lot of weight as well since he left Chelsea a few years ago. Can't see that. Can't see that happening. As good a fantastic player he was, before he left for Real Madrid. We won't be going anywhere near him. Nice to see a few people in the chat already. Hello, Gaza. How are you, Luke? I'm good. Yesterday, how good was yesterday? I know me and Paul did our reaction. I love looking back the next day, watching all the other reviews, Hammers Chat, JP, West Ham Fan TV, etc., and looking back and seeing how they see the game, and it's all very similar outtakes. We all think that Jarrod Bowen was, arguably one of his best games in a West Ham shirt yesterday, and just a top performance, getting credit as well. The fact that Moyes decided to change it up. And, we did lose Johnson in the game. We lost Zuma in the game, and we were still able to get over the line and put in a shift. Much like the Liverpool game where we lost Ogbonna, we lost Zuma in yesterday's game. It just shows that whoever's in there can do a job if they're on it. Obviously, the games against Brighton and Wolves, etc., they're little blips. They're going to happen. We're not Man City at the end of the day. We are not Liverpool. We're not even a Chelsea, who we beat yesterday. But we're nowhere near that level where we are going to win every game. You are going to have little slip-ups in the season. And sometimes I put some of it down to, the Wolves and the Brighton blips, down to the international break. Obviously, we won against Liverpool and then we went straight into the international break. And then it sort of derailed us a little bit, where we was in good form and it sort of broke up the form a bit, which, didn't help at all. Let's go into the comments again. Yes, mate. Good afternoon, Luke. Gaza says hi to Matt. Gaza the man, have a good one, fella. A few people in, which is nice to see. Afternoon, all. Glenn Marshall says, amazing performance yesterday. Bayern was my man of the match. Without a doubt, mate. Unbelievable performance yesterday. Yes, Matt. It makes it even better after beating Chelsea. Afternoon, Luke. Fantastic display for the whole team yesterday. And it just gets us happy again, doesn't it? After thinking, because it could have easily gone wrong. We could have easily lost yesterday. And then you're looking at it going, oh, we haven't won the league for 4 games. Arsenal, potentially, if they were to win on Monday, would have gone above us. You've got Tottenham also with the 2 games in hand. It just keeps us there. It gives us that if we lose, we're still okay. And if we stay in that form all year, if we lose, it's okay. We will finish there. But yeah, it'd be nice if we can get that to a 6-7 point gap. If we can get that to a 6-7 point gap, then it starts getting a little bit more comfortable and we can start really believing. But at the end of the day, listen, if we're still there by the end of Christmas, we have done fantastic. And it's all about then whether Moyes gets the backing that he rightly deserves to go and get Ake, go and get Tarkowski, go and get Lingard, go and get Hoyzek and whoever, go and buy 3-4 players. And they don't have to be massive, big signings. Like Ake could be a loan. Lingard, 10, 12 million. And then you get another Hoyzek possibly as a loan. That'll be your 2 loans. And then another striker bought. We'll see. I'm going to keep going for the comments, guys. I'm going to read out every comment today, so keep them coming in. After a shot or a cross. I don't know whether you guys... I've watched every commentary of it. I think it was Peter Jury. Was it Fletch on... what's it called? On BT. Then Jonathan Pearce on BBC was saying, "Oh, it looks like he's spotted Mendy off his line and he's gone for it." No, I think he's absolutely, messed that cross up. But do I care? No. It's a bit like Konchesky in the FA Cup final. Konchesky's was a deep cross. There's no way Konchesky meant to score in that FA Cup final. But it's about time we got a bit of luck because we've had chances where they're really good chances, like Bowen, like Fornells against Brighton the other day. That was a beautifully hit shot. It's the bar. This one, terribly struck, but it goes in. And, sometimes you just need that little bit of luck. Hi, Glenn. Totally agree. Neil says, hi from South Australia. It's 11:17 p.m. here. Shot. Chelsea is my son's derby. Happy we won. I've worked with a lot of Chelsea fans, so I am very, very happy that we won that one, mate. I say shot. Yes, mate. All the Hammers content makers are feeling rough. Yeah, mate. I've got set. It's not COVID because I had COVID a few weeks ago. Obviously, when I didn't do the channel for about a week or so. It's just when you work in a school as well, you just constant loop of illness. You got kids with snotty noses touching door handles, touching pencils, and then you're touching them door handles and pencils after them. It just constantly goes round in a loop. Let's hope that Zuma and Johnson are okay. Yeah, there are rumours that Zuma could be out for the whole season. Yeah, and that links back well into that comment that I was saying earlier in terms of, again, obviously they've got a back Moyes, but it's also injuries as well. It's starting to show the thinness now in the team. It will be Dawson and Diop now until January. And then if one of them got injured, for example, then you're looking at Alessis, you're looking at Baptiste, or you're looking at Rice to fill in at centre-back, or Soufal to go in at centre-back, and then it becomes really, really bleak then. Hopefully Cresswell is back for the Burnley game. Obviously, the Zagreb game, I'm expecting, Alessis, Ashby's, Baptistes, really give the team a rest because there's so many games coming up. And like I say, that Tottenham game is the big one for me. As much as the league, I love the way we're doing in the league. I want to, really progress in that Carabao Cup now. Afternoon, Luke. Great to wake up this morning knowing we are still up for the fight. Definitely, mate. And it was a needed result. It was a needed result. And anyone, doubting Declan Rice yesterday, just look at his celebrations yesterday. As that game means a lot to him. Obviously, yes, he is. He was a Chelsea boy. But listen, at the moment, when he's playing for West Ham, he's full claret and blue blood when he's playing for West Ham. Mitchell says, you made up for beating us by beating Chelsea. Thanks. You were very lucky yesterday as well, Mitchell. I have to say, Mitchell is a Liverpool fan, but very generously comes over here quite a lot to have a chat. Very lucky for you guys yesterday. And I think, with Origi keep scoring these important goals, I think it rules him out leaving the club for a little while. What is your take on Origi, Mitch? Like, where do you see him, obviously, with Mane and Salah going off for the African nations? Do you see him there? Do you agree with Klopp that people will write books about him? Falls from Irons, great channel. Good afternoon, Luke. Good afternoon, Luke. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are well. We have beaten everyone of the last season's top 12 already. Yeah, mate. And if you remember, a few weeks ago, there was people saying, I was Tottenham fans, I shouldn't say people because they're not people. Tottenham fans were saying that they've not played anyone. They've not played anyone. Wait till they've played someone. Man City did us, Man United did us in the league, but we've come up against tests like Leicester's, Everton's, Liverpool's, Chelsea's, Tottenham's in the league. And we've come over them. Yes, we've slipped up a few with the Wolves game. We were just a bit off. The Brighton game, Brighton did it again yesterday. They scored in the 98th minute. It's just something they have in them at the minute. They seem to be able to turn losses into draws. So on reflection of it now, in terms of if you go back, if you say the Liverpool, Wolves, Brighton, Man City, Chelsea, probably, you would have taken the points total that we have. You would have expected a loss against Manchester City. You probably would have took a draw against against Wolves. So the Brighton, that counteracts the Wolves loss. and then you probably wouldn't have expected a win against Chelsea. So it's probably about right. Maybe one more win in there would have, really cemented us in there. But yeah, mate, I totally agree with you. Hi, Martin, says Gaza. Gaza, the word is Zuma may be out for a long time. Yeah, that's what I've read as well. Father Snowman. Hi, Falls from Irons. David says, happy Sunday, everyone. David, are you related to Matt Rainey in the room? Hi, Gaza. Arsenal and Spurs have easy games. Everton are poor. And so on. Yeah, obviously Everton versus Arsenal on Monday night. Big game for Rafa, really, as well. I think if he loses that one, he could be out of a job. And Arsenal, they're going well. I know that Manchester United beat them, but that's one. It's like a bit of a derby, that game, Arsenal, Man United. I know they're not London clubs or Manchester club, but always has that feel where it could go either way. So you can't really judge them too much on that game. But yeah, Arsenal do look quite good. They've got some tiny little players in there. Hi, Father Stoneman. That's not good. Michael Smith says, prefer Nate Phillips over Tarkowski. Yeah, I like that Nate Phillips as well. Old school style defender, and he hard as nails. Very much suits the the style of what Moyes is. What about Aki, guys? Let me get your comments on Aki, and what do you think about Aki? I like him left-footed as well. Arthur says it wasn't a shot. No, he did. He put some funny stuff on Twitter yesterday. He meant that, I thought. These pundits always make excuses for these bigger teams. I heard Cascarina say Chelsea missed Cantona. Yeah, maybe they did. But we missed Ogbonna. We missed Cresswell. They need to put into perspective. They lose Kante. They've still got Jorginho, still got the Mounts, still got Lukaku sitting on the bench to come on. Still got Thiago Silva, one of the best defenders of our generation there. West Ham lose, an Ogbonna and a Cresswell. You've lost a crucial part of our attack and our defence this season. So no, I'm not having that. Every team has their injuries and every team has their issue, mate. But yeah, that's just typical them, isn't it? Divock Origi was put firmly in the window last night on Match of the Day. Klopp said, I hope a manager somewhere will play him more than I do. I'd have him all day long. What do you guys say on Origi? So I'll just have a drink, guys. What do you guys have on Origi? I'd have him all day long. I really, really would. I think he'd be really, really good for us as well. Hey, Budgie, how are you? Somewhere. Arthur said he was surprised it went in, which doesn't mean he didn't mean it. Good day, Luke from Jordan. Good guys. I'm just going to skip a few. I know I said I'd read out everyone, but obviously you guys are having a bit of a conversation here, so I won't obviously put ones where you're having little conversations up. Just bear with me, guys. Did you see Aji Alessi scored a stunner? What a goal, reminded me of Maradona. Yeah, he looks like a top player, mate. Hopefully, gets his chance on Thursday night. I really hope, the kids get a game. I think it'd be a great experience for them to play against a really, top, established European side. Yes, they may get beat, but that experience will be, amazing for them on a Thursday night to play that. Could bring in Baptiste until the window opens. Yep, like I say, getting back to that youth thing on Thursday, them youth players, if they are given a chance, and it is what we expect on Thursday night, then, they've got a chance to put themselves out there. Look at me, Dave. Look what I can do. Look what I can do against good top oppositions. What a goal that was. Tweet from Massivaku. So it was a cross or was it a shot? Hint. I was as surprised as you. That was brilliant, mate. That was a brilliant one that you put out yesterday. Did you think we were going to let in a late goal? Look, it's always possible, and obviously when they've got Lukaku, whose record is absolutely ridiculous against us. I think it's 11 in 15 in all competitions. There's always going to be a chance, and we always do get a little bit wobbly. But yesterday, I thought we looked really, really good. Like in the second half, I only remember them having, was it Jorginho that had one that just flashed wide? sort of a rolling shot. I don't remember too much in the second half where I think we had, the most of the shots. They might have had a bit more possession, but in terms of like really dangerous shots, you think of Bowen's Gascoigne chance, where he missed it. The Bowen one where he cut inside and tried to do like the Mo Salah sort of left foot open body finish. Yeah, I think we we definitely had the better chances, especially in the second half. Like I say, Newcastle have made Lingard their top signing for January. Yeah, he may go there. If he does go there, it'll be for money, in my opinion. It won't be for career, unless they stay. If they stay up and they go on really good, then yeah. But I think it may be that Newcastle go, we'll put you on 150 grand a week, for example, where West Ham maybe 100, 125. It will tell a lot if he went to Newcastle and we were in the mix, because we're a club at the moment on current form. We are a club on the up. Yes, Newcastle probably will overtake us in a year, 2 years' time after they've had a couple of transfer windows and just blown the budget. But at the moment, as a player, you surely would go to West Ham, and that's not, that's taking my claret blue glasses off. You would surely go to West Ham. Europa League, last 16, quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup. If we get through that, then in January, obviously, they've got a semi-final of the Carabao Cup to look forward to. Fourth in the league. If we were still in fourth or, in around that 5th, 6th area in January, you've got to be going West Ham, surely. A goal is a goal. Personally, I couldn't care less how they scored them. Exactly, mate. Any goal that goes in is important. Whether it's, off your backside, 50-yard screamer, every goal, mate, matters. Shame these so-called top club managers have to say they made errors and mistakes and not that we deserve to win. It's always going to be the way, mate. It's always going to be the way. If Jesse goes to Newcastle, in my opinion, it would be a huge mistake on his part coming back to London Sunday. He did comment on Masuaku's picture yesterday, when that one that Neil said about that, what he said, and he put fire shot or good shot or something like that and put the fire emoji. So, I think he is sort of flirting around coming to West Ham. Sorry, Gaza. Sorry, you guys talking, yeah? Yes, Matty Boy is my son. Oh, there we go. Hello, West Ham family. Good vibes. I'm adopted. I prefer a lessee to be given a chance before spending big money. Yeah, like I say, Thursday night, give them a go, see how they get on. I don't think these players will go to Newcastle. David, everyone wants them to go down. Yeah, there is that as well. I would agree. There is definitely a vibe out there that people want to see them go down. People have this thing, this obsession of seeing people fail when they've done a good thing, and like jealousy plays a part. I quite like Newcastle. Like I say, Sam comes on the channel, the geezer I work with, and I congratulated him yesterday. I sent him a tweet, and sent him a message saying, "Well done, mate, for getting your first win." And they're a good team. They are a good team, and it'd just be nice to see someone different bloody win the league. It gets boring. They will only sell us Ake to us if that goes the other way. Yeah, I suppose that there was an article I read on that, Michael, saying that that they could step ahead, in the Declan Rice race by, giving us Ake and playing a little game there. But listen, as much as I don't want Declan Rice to go, and I think we might get another year out of him. I think we might get another year out of him. His place is secure, barring injuries. He'll be in that World Cup team this time next year. And there's a good chance we'll be in Europe again, whether it's Europa League or Champions League again. So, it's seeing progression, it's signings we sign, if a Lingard comes in, a good striker comes in, and he can constantly see that progression. I think he could get another year out of him. But, one day he will go. He will go. It's just inevitability at some point, unless we, have a really massive tangent, and we're finishing Champions League consistently every year. But, if he does go, and here's a question for you guys. If he does go, where would you prefer to see him go? For me, it would be Man City. I couldn't bear to see him in a Chelsea shirt. Manchester United, no. With Man City shirt, I could sort of take that, because it's like, okay, they're the best team in the country. Play lovely football. playing with the best manager, of a generation. That's the only club I probably could take or go abroad. What about you guys? Horrible conversation. Origi, no problem, Luke. Origi will start at Liverpool. They need him. Yep, I said that with the Salah and Mane. Got hiccups now. Just seen Spurs have 2 games in hand. So theoretically, they could have. Yes, they could, John. So we need them to lose one of them games. Hopefully, Norwich can do us a favour. Let's all be Norwich fans. Where are you? Let's be having you. Noble to captain the kids on Thursday. That'd be nice. That'd be a nice moment for him if that does happen. Antonio seemed to have a burst of life in the last 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, because he was poor, mate. He was poor in that first half. He was really, really poor. But, he just sort of started to create it. The ball started sticking to him a bit more. So, hopefully we start seeing the better. It needs goal, though, doesn't he? Needs a goal. John, do we have a better goal average than Spurs yet? Yeah, did you know that there's only 4 teams in the league that have got a positive goal difference? And that's, West Ham, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea. To think, that there's teams like, whatever you think of Tottenham, they've got Harry Kane and Son. Manchester United as well. None of them have got positive goal difference apart from that top 4, which is crazy, isn't it? Good afternoon, Nuke. Was there yesterday. What an atmosphere. I'm glad, it's starting. The London Stadium seems to be becoming a bit of a fortress, becoming a bit of an intimidating place to play. That's why I love beating top sides. Always an excuse when we beat Chelsea. Have millions and millions to spend. Thank you for all the comments, guys. Keep them coming in. Like I say, I'll read out as many as I can today. This is what this show is about. It's called Talk West Ham. I want to see Noble a lot more. I understand the reasons why he don't play due and not as fast as he was, but he is my hero. I'm too young and didn't get to see Billy, big boys back in the day. The thing is with Mark, though, mate, he just hasn't got it anymore in terms of legs and stuff. Yeah, there's times and places for him, but, the way forward and the way we're going to progress is, we have to ease him out. This is a guy that's not going to be there next year. So, Moyes does have to do it this way because there's no point, playing him and, and he goes and has a really, good couple of games and then it's like, well, actually, he's not going to be there next year. So you do have to start getting the team ready for next year. Listen, it's going to be sad when he goes, but listen, we move on. As harsh as that sounds, West Ham +9, Spuds are -4. I want to see Noble. I want to see Noble some more. I understand that he isn't good enough anymore. Okay, yeah, I've just read that comment, mate. Thanks for that comment. If it's money, Jesse would start Manchester United money for sitting on. That's a good point. That's a very, very good point. Didn't even think of that, mate. I watched the shows on YouTube. The fans are great. Only good thing is about us. That was a good pen for lads. It was a really good pen. I was a little bit nervous. We've had really dodgy form with the old penalties. If Lingard wants to get back in the England side, he would be better off playing for West Ham. 100% nil. Has too many mistakes in him. Okay, you mean, mate, yeah. Love to see Palace beat the Manx. Possible, mate. Palace are a really funny side, they can come out and do magic, and then other times they just look really flat. I quite think Vieira's doing quite a good job, though. Like to see him play in Europe, not against English sides. I'd love Dex to go abroad. What a great win from West Ham. There's only 4 teams on a positive goal difference. It's certainly right, mate. Klopp clearly said he would like to see him playing under another manager. Hello, Clive. Darren. And love what Sojek done after going top man. Yeah, it's a brilliant touch, mate. Obviously give his shirt away, didn't he? And was taking his selfies and all that. Absolutely brilliant. What a guy. What a guy. Great video of it going around Gaza. Yes, Budgie. Anything else, guys? Anything else you guys have seen? Obviously, the next league game is Burnley, who don't look great at all. But, have they still got Chris Woods, a guy that loves scoring against us? Hopefully not. And we've got a guy that used to always score against us now in our scouting team, aren't we, in Grant Holt. Tarkowski as well. Would he, there'd be a bit of a shot window performance for him potentially for Moyes to look at him. to see what he's about. Obviously, Nick Pope's a really, really good goalie. Got beat by Newcastle as well, so you would expect a reaction performance. But we have got a week's rest, which is really important. And listen, the Zagreb game is there, but I think anyone who starts against Burnley will not be in that Zagreb game. And I'll be quite disappointed in Moyes. Quite disappointed in Moyes if he was to play anyone that he wants to play in that Burnley game, because it's such a huge game. We've got to keep it going. Got to keep it going. Then it's Arsenal on the Wednesday. And is it Southampton and then Tottenham? There's some, there's favourable games in there. The Arsenal game's huge as well now. It's huge. E20, I believe this is James. Good lad. Great win yesterday. Shout out to Bowen and Issa Diop. Diop was mint and top class. Got about Zuma, but we move together as one. I could put better myself, mate. Budgie says hi. Lingard not even on the bench today, so money for nothing. Hopefully we can get him in, mate. Hopefully we get him in. Palace wouldn't be as good without Gallagher. Oh yeah, what player? What a player he is. That's one. There was a few. It's back to that topic about Declan Rice again. If Declan Rice was to go, where would you be spending your money, Luke? You got Yves Basuma, Gallagher. There's some really top young players out there. No coincidence that a lot of them come from the Chelsea academy. Livramento. Who's the other guy? The other Lamptey as well. All Chelsea academy guys. So yeah, there's plenty out there for us to go. I don't want him to go, but there's still some really, really decent players out there. Not on his level, but you know what I'm getting at. So what's the latest on Johnson and Zuma? I don't think anything's come out, mate. I don't think ex-West Ham employee or anything like that. Look, I've read that Zuma could be a long time. Hopefully not. Hope everyone's got on West Ham double chance. Paul had that actually. Paul had that. Have you seen the new Coco advertising? Manager must have been a hammer chimney. Yeah, what great song. Love that song. Classic film as well, isn't it? What do you think of Hoyzek possibly coming in? I think it will happen. I'm not in the know. I don't know anything about transfers or anything like that, but it wouldn't surprise me now. Obviously with Kretensky in there now, and the link between the two clubs is there. I think it probably will be a loan potentially, and that will be, can you have two foreign loans and a loan from the Prem? How many loans can you actually have? So if we were to loan Aki, for example, but yeah. I definitely can see that happening, mate. Is he going to be the man to take us to that next level yet? Probably not, but it'll be a great signing if we can get him. Another drink. Sorry, guys, my throat's a bit sore. Do you think Lingard would be nailed on start for Moyes? When he first comes in, you've got to think that Saeed is obviously going to be gone to the African nations, and Algeria are a top team. They've got some really, really good players, Algeria. So he will probably have 5 games that he will definitely be starting. And then if he has anywhere near the level of impact, or even half the level of impact that he had when he first came, then he could force his way in and leave Benrahma out. But we'll see. Come on, Pookie. Please tell me that Pookie has scored, Gaza. Please tell me Pookie has scored. Please don't say you're just teasing me. I need to check the scores now. Please don't say you're teasing me. Please. Oh, it's at 2:00. You made it sound like he had scored. I thought he had scored. Hoyzek would be good. Blood him in slowly, though. Definitely need enough. Yeah, exactly what I just said, mate. Listen, good signing for the future. Huge prospect. But yeah, I would want another one as well. Hoyzek would be, the loan with the option to buy. CA gets on. But yeah, we definitely. I want to see one bought in for some money as well. Go and get someone a little bit, an actual striker, basically. Not And Antonio's done well. You know, as a converted winger to striker, he's done well. But there are games, and you know, and there are patches of games rather than just individual games. There's patches where 3 or 4 games in a row where he'll revert back into that right winger head mentality where he doesn't get in the box, he hangs out wide, he wants to cross the ball, he wants to get it out wide, and that's where we miss just someone who's going to stand in the box and occupy centre backs, and that's what I always think, that Antonio would be excellent in as a 2-man attack. I know it's a bit old fashioned now, not many teams play 2 up top, but he would be excellent in a 2 up top because he could drift to the wing and the other one, sits in the box and moves around him. But yeah, we need an out and out, killer finisher. What do you think the lineup will be against Dinamo Zagreb? Touched on that a little bit earlier, mate. I'd like to see quite a few kids play, if I'm honest with you, mate. I'd like to see us play. I want to see Ashby play. Maybe Alessi and Baptiste. Obviously, Ariola, give him another game. Probably Noble will start with Krau. Still a good opportunity for them to come in. Vlasic will probably start as well. Maybe you could play Fredericks as left back. Have we got any good left backs in the youth team? Not sure. Obviously, you've got maybe Odebeku, Perkins, Okaflex. I'm not sure how many of these youth will play. I reckon there will be a lot there. He may start 5 of them potentially, with a few of the senior heads that are just on the brink of the team coming in. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the game. I am. I'm really looking forward to it because there's no pressure on it. It's it's just we can play it more or less like a friendly. It'd be great to win it though. To stay undefeated in Europa League, but it doesn't matter, and that's a good thing. There's no pressure on the boys to go and win it apart from their own personal performance. Gabby goal thoughts. Gabby goal. Sorry, mate, I don't get that. Put that. I think I'm reading it wrong. I really want to see Ashby. Yeah, I was really impressed with him in the cup game. He played the cup. Was it a year or so ago? Looked really busy. Looked at really, really up for it. Depends on who is registered for Europa. Yeah, that's a good point as well, Duncan. Let's see how Okiflex gets on Thursday. Could he be number 2 to Antonio? Yeah. I liked him. In pre-season, but there's a really good point here, David, that Martin makes it. Not sure that Okiflex can play. I think that is right. I think he might not be able to play that game. Something to do with has he played for someone else or something in an earlier round? But yeah, I quite like to see Okiflex. Like I say, I quite liked him in pre-season. He scored a couple of goals. Done okay. You got Thierry Neves as well, haven't you? So throw a few in. Have a go at them, mate. Hit that like button, guys, and help Luke out. Yep, help me out, man. Get me up as well. 3,596, I believe. 3,596, which means I need 4 more for 3,600. Would love to hit 4K soon. But as I say, it takes time. JP yesterday hit 2K, and it said it took him 2.25 years. 2.25 years to hit that from when he hit 1,000. It just shows you, it can take one video, just getting out there to really get it. Play for Celtic, apparently. That's Soccer Flex. Surely Crow will play for, surely him, Vlasic. There's a few in there that need some game time just to, get some minutes under their belt, really, as well. So let's have a look, guys. Let's have a look. Not much, like I said, there's not much news out there, like I say. Just got to put up our fixtures, guys, just so we can have a little discussion about that quickly before I go. So, like I say, Thursday night, Zagreb, free hit. Then Burnley, fighting for their lives. Obviously lost to Newcastle. Big game that in a week or so. That is huge on Wednesday. This game Huge game. Must win as well, really. You know, to really put a statement out there and break away from Arsenal. Big game. This one screams of a slip up. This game shouldn't do, but it screams of a slip up. Again, got to be no disrespect to those guys, Burnley and Norwich, but we have to win those 2 games. This game, massive. You know, I want to be in the semi-final. I want to progress and win a cup this year. I want it. Boxing Day, favourable fixture. Nice to have a bloody home game. Such a long time since we've had a home game at the London Stadium. But I think it's the first ever one, isn't it? Because obviously the one before was behind closed doors because of COVID. Watford should do them as well. You know, the fixtures are quite favourable. Crystal Palace, Leeds, and then obviously Manchester United at Old Trafford. And in between then, obviously the draw, isn't it, tomorrow of the 3rd round of the FA Cup. So, you know, there's some things to look forward to going forward. Let's just get this up because I know it makes us all happy. There we go. Just have another look at that. Let's go back in the comments. Where was we? Neil, Oakley Fletch hasn't spent 2 years in our academy. Okay. That's why he can't play. 1 new sub, Luke, from my other account. Thank you, Budgie. Appreciate that, mate. According to Twitter, Hammers have bid 17 million for Arthur Cabral. Yeah, I did read that, mate, actually. Arthur Cabral. We can do a little thing on him if you want quickly. We can have a little look at him if you want. See what he's about. Right, let's have a little look on him before I carry on with the comments. Sorry, guys. Where are we? Yeah, right. Yeah, let's have a little look at him, guys. Because, like I say, this is your show on a Sunday. Whenever I do these little shows, this is this is for you guys. So let's have a look. Let me zoom it in a bit for you. So Arthur Carabel is a Brazilian professional footballer who plays for Basel. Obviously, a Jetty as well. Used to play for Basel. 23. Good record there, look. 26 games for Basel on loan, scoring 14. Since you made it permanent, 47 games, scoring 32. Played for Brazil's under-23s as well. Career-wise, really good stats. 177 games, 90 goals. Really, really good. Not much about his style of play, but yeah. Why not? Why not, mate? If you have beaten us and Chelsea, surely West Ham can lift you open. Yeah, mate, you know, again, it's down to injuries, it's down to timing, it's down to a bit of luck in the draw. You know, if Barcelona was to finish 3rd in the week and you pull them out, it's going to be a tough game. Teams like Dortmund, teams like Napoli can't be overlooked. You know, Seville have won it so many times, you can't overlook these teams. It's going to be tough. Gabigol is a South American striker, I believe. Okay. That might be his nickname. A good thing, not a lot of travelling in December. Yeah, obviously it's a lot of London games or just outside. You know, it's not too far, which is good for us. You know, Southampton's a little bit of a trot, but it's not, you know, we haven't got some massive, you know, big drives up north and stuff. So the rest is there, which is good. I think I'm going to leave it there, guys, because, you know, the viewers are slowly dwindling from going up to about 50 at one point. There's about 25 of you now. So you must be getting a bit bored of me now after 40 minutes of chat. But thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. It's always fun to have a chat with you guys and catch up. I haven't done one of these for a very long time. And obviously, once Christmas break comes and I've got the 2 weeks off to do a few more of these in and around seeing family over Christmas and stuff, obviously, I'll do some more of these. And yeah, I'll be back with a Zagreb preview, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. And then, you know, building up to the Burnley game. Just last few comments. We need at least 4 players when the window opens. I agree, mate. Striker, defender, maybe 2 strikers. and then possibly Lingard as well. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Until next time, please hit that like button. Subscribe, get us out there to your mates. Yeah, enjoy your day. Enjoy going in work on Monday and gloating to Chelsea fans. Come on, you irons. Keep believing. Let's go.